Life is a tapestry of relationships, and like any intricate weave, there will be snags and tangles. Conflicts are inevitable, a natural part of the human experience. But how we navigate these conflicts, how we choose to respond when faced with discord, is where our faith and wisdom are truly tested. Do we react with fiery defensiveness, mirroring the aggression thrown our way? Or do we embrace a quieter strength, seeking reconciliation and understanding? Finding this balance, the delicate dance between passive restraint and active response, is a journey paved with both grace and grit. This tension between turning the other cheek and standing up for what is right is one that has echoed through the ages. It's a dilemma faced by individuals and nations alike, a constant wrestling match between our human desire for retribution and the divine call for peace. The scriptures offer timeless wisdom on this very struggle, illuminating a path that prioritizes love and understanding without sacrificing justice and truth. The words of Romans chapter 12 verses 17 to 21 ring out with a clarity that transcends time. Repay no one evil for evil, but give thought to do what is honorable in the sight of all. If possible, so far as it depends on you, live peaceably with all. These verses are not merely a suggestion, they are a call to action, an invitation to rise above our baser instincts and embody a love that seeks not to harm but to heal. This doesn't mean becoming a doormat, allowing others to walk all over us. It's about recognizing that retaliation, while emotionally satisfying in the moment, rarely leads to true resolution. It perpetuates a cycle of hurt and anger, leaving scars that can take generations to heal. Instead, we are called to be peacemakers, to actively pursue reconciliation even when it's difficult, even when it feels undeserved. Jesus, in his Sermon on the Mount, offers a radical vision of love and forgiveness. In Matthew chapter 5, verses 39 to 40, he instructs his followers to turn the other cheek, to give, even when it hurts, to love their enemies. This teaching, radical in its generosity, challenges us to break free from the cycle of revenge and embrace a higher way. Similarly, Luke chapter 6, verses 29 to 30, speaks of offering the other cheek, giving to those who ask, and lending without expecting anything in return. These are not merely suggestions for a more pleasant afternoon. They are the pillars upon which a life of faith is built. They call us to embody a love that is selfless, a love that seeks the good of others even when it comes at a personal cost. Section 4, the storm before the calm Jesus' righteous anger. However, it's important to note that Jesus, the epitome of love and compassion, was not a passive observer in the face of injustice. In Matthew chapter 21, verses 12 to 13, we witness a different side of Jesus, a righteous anger ignited by the exploitation and disrespect occurring within the temple courts. He overturns tables, drives out the money changers, and his actions speak volumes about the sanctity of faith and the need to protect the vulnerable from exploitation. This powerful display reminds us that there are times when passivity can be misconstrued as acceptance. There are moments when silence is not golden but deafening, when standing up for what is right requires action, even disruptive action. Jesus' example teaches us to discern between situations that call for peaceful resolution and those that demand a firmer, more proactive response. Section 5, seeking peace, trusting in providence. Ultimately, navigating conflicts with grace and wisdom requires a deep and abiding faith in God's providence. It means trusting that He is working all things together for good, even when we can't see the bigger picture. It means surrendering our need for control, releasing the desire to manipulate outcomes, and allowing God's wisdom to guide our steps. This doesn't mean we sit idly by, passively waiting for divine intervention. It means we act with integrity, seeking peaceful resolutions whenever possible, but also recognizing that we are not ultimately in control. It's about finding that delicate balance between striving and surrendering, between human effort and divine grace.